Hello Internet, welcome back to Space Empires 4. We are in the process of mobilizing to take out the humans, essentially is what we're doing. We're probably still going to be mobilizing this turn. We're building a big fleet as a forward-moving force. Trying to manage our resources is mainly what it comes down to. Our maintenance is getting quite large. We're not generating as much as I would like. What we could do is start focusing on colonizing again. In fact, since we're done here, you go ahead and start manufacturing our... Nope. Go ahead and start manufacturing our new rock colonies. Because there's going to be quite a lot of those. So we'll get you focused on that. You... build me some more cruisers, I think. I think the cruisers are fine. They lack point defense cannon. Oh, we gave them point defense cannons. Excellent. So we're upgrading the ones that already exist. In fact, we have all these destroyers that are outdated and useless. We could at least dress them up and give them better weapons. So why don't we upgrade our destroyer? Get rid of these. We don't want these. We'll give you one shield generator. We've already upgraded to the better engines. And go ahead and give them just one cannon and then the nice guns. And that should be fine. And that way we can at least make it so... if someone comes at us, we at least have upgraded versions of these ships. They're not all garbage anymore. We should do that for our base as well. Retrofit to the destroyer here. Not sure what the difference with the attack destroyer is. It's essentially the same. We didn't give them any of the computers. You know what? No, these are outdated as well. Just make it... can only be a maximum difference of 50% in the cost of the original ship and the new design. We cannot construct a new ship completely. Yeah, but I'm not. Is it 50%? Well, it's all the guns. Okay, so these are... I'm done with these. Get rid of them. Just scrap them. I don't care. We're leaving this all undefended. It does not matter in the slightest. We have very outdated weapon platforms as well. They're so useless. They would never compete with a ship these days. Do these have maintenance? No, they don't. Okay. Okay, as long as they don't have maintenance, it's fine. Okay, well, build me some ships, just as defense. Give me a couple of those destroyers. And we'll build one of the light cruisers. Just so we have something back at home, just in case. Quite a big fleet here. Waiting for our ships to regroup. Do we have computers set up? Okay, so we'll get a new computer in 3 years. 3 turns, we've scrapped vehicles, yes. Just pass some time here. Monolith facility's great, that's more resources. Destroyer complete. How are we doing? We're working at a deficit, but it's not a huge deficit. It's fine. Continue. New tech levels in computers. We've unlocked a master computer, which is much smaller than the ones we already had. Tectonic bomb discovered. It can destroy a medium-sized planet but is destroyed after use, and we can now create a medium-sized planet provided that there is a asteroid field there. And we've also got the next tier of the monolith facility, which will upgrade those after a while. For now, go back to researching stellar manipulation, I think. Yeah, that seems fun. We'll do that. Then they should all be grouped up. You're still not done repairing these. Okay, so we have to wait on that as well. We have 4 of these big boys, which I think alone are quite powerful, but with the support of the cruisers as well are going to be just downright murderous to the enemies. So let's build a couple more cruisers so we have something to leave behind as defense when we send what is going to be a pretty large force, I think. Running out of resources. We're at a positive now, which is nice. Go ahead and start colonizing. Give me some population. And we're going to send you over here because there was just an abundance of breathable atmospheres. So come colonize this big one over here. Yes, 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 yes. The other thing is now that we have all 3 colony types, we can colonize every kind of moon if we wanted to. But moons tend to be small, and I hate having them stacked on top of each other, so I don't usually do that. But it's something we'll consider as we proceed forward. Another colony ship constructed. We want to keep expanding. The more we expand, the more resources we can generate, the more points we generate, the more everything. And again, we set up an arbitrary end game, which was a certain score. So if we can get close, how are we doing on score? We're at 291,000. I believe the score limit was 5 million, so we're nowhere close. And the Earth Empire is really expanding again. How many colonies do you have? 33. My God in heaven. They have quite a lot of units, although we have more ships, and our ships are more technologically advanced than theirs. Or at least I'm assuming so. It's been several episodes since we encountered them, which is why I'm so anxious to send them out, because I want to see their capabilities at the moment and see if we need to redirect our attention research-wise and militarily, because they're becoming something of a thorn in my side. I don't think that they're actually posing us any problem, but I'm nervous nonetheless. We're going to make you... I mean, you just suck at everything. You just only at minerals. But minerals is what we need. Go ahead, we'll call this a mining colony. Yeah. How are you doing percentage-wise? We built a thing here that's supposed to increase their resources, but like they're still so low, and it's been quite a long time since we built that. Go ahead, you just build tons of mining facilities, because we're running out of mining, and we just want to focus on getting more minerals, I think. Working at a considerable deficit again, which I don't love. This will be, I don't know, you can be a mining colony as well, since we've fallen so far behind in our construction efforts. Still working at a huge deficit, even though this will be generating more every turn, because we're using them for construction. Yeah, just build a ton of them. In fact, build a couple storage ones as well. So when we do hit cap, it'll be an increased cap. Why don't you stop constructing? No, but it's so... Well, but every colony we construct is more resources required to build facilities on that new planet. Whoa. Okay. We'll send one more colony out. And we'll take some population with them as well. And we'll send this to the big planet so we can get a leg up on construction there. Go ahead and move over here. How's this going? Still not done. Still a huge deficit. Not great. We're literally out of minerals. But here we're getting 1,600 more than we were last turn. Plus this 500 as well. Another cruiser constructed. We would like to coordinate our military efforts against the Earthican society in the Kreturk system. I don't know where that system is, so it makes me think that this empire that's over here is also over here, or that the humans have somehow spread to this side, because I would think this is one contained area, and then this is like a secondary contained area, but it looks like there may be some connections here as well. Interesting. We really want to cut down on the human spread in the universe. Almost done. Almost done. Okay. How is research still going? Yeah, okay. Let's assign another research so we don't waste those points. I don't freaking know. We'll go more combat support. Why not? We haven't done that in a while. This will... God, you're terrible. You'll be a research compound. Got a gravitational condenser, so we now have the ability to open warp points, and I assume close warp... Yeah, close warp points and open warp points as long as it's a certain distance away. We can now make large planets. We can now destroy large planets. We've got another monolith facility, and we are running out of resources. Yes, I am familiar. Okay, we're operating at a positive again, which is nice. Let's send some of this fleet out. Remove you. Battle crew. Oh, create new fleet. Big boy, big boy, big boy, big boy. You're all the same cruiser. 4 cruisers. The 2 suppliers. Send all the cruisers. Send all the cruisers. Let's go hurt them. The big boys and the supplier ships have a lot of solar panels between them, so we shouldn't run out of component or out of supplies. We should be able to indefinitely continue as long as we don't get destroyed. So this is the system that was destroyed previously. They have many light cruisers piled up on this warp point because they probably learned that we were flying all over and causing problems, so that they beefed up their defenses. Yeah, build some defenses, just so we have a few of our powerful cruisers behind in case they do make a counterattack, although it seems unlikely. I do think that this force is enough to destroy a lot of their ships, but we will find out. You never really know until you get into combat, because you don't know what the blueprints for their ships are. We should start making headway with our resources as well, since we're building so many of those mining things. I think we can afford to build another couple colony ships. What do we got left? Did I ever build anything on you? Mineral mining. Did not build anything on you. Go ahead and start doing research. Central computer complex. 30% of all research. 30% of 600 is 180, so it's an extra 180 per facility. But if we build a new facility instead of building this thing, it would just be 600. So we would have to have enough. We would need 4 for it to balance out, and we're going to have 9, so it's worth it. Just build the rest. Seems fine. Although that adds to the queue. We're in the deficit again. Oh, on a shoestring, I swear. Looks like they pulled back because they realized that we're going to murder them to death. Yep. Go ahead and just hang out. Enemy ships? Absolutely. We'll go tactical because we haven't done this in a while. Got 2 of their cruisers. They do have fully upgraded anti-proton beams, so they do have the same range that we do. And they have PDCs, so if we had brought missiles, we would not really be able to penetrate that. What else do you have going on? They also have the fully upgraded shield generators, which is really concerning. I was really hoping they wouldn't have that, but our weapons penetrate that, so it's not relevant here. Go ahead and advance. Oh, begin turn. Advance. End turn. Advance. Why are you not following him? You are, just slower. Alright, let's clear group assignments so we can move them one at a time. Clear group assignments. And can you hit him from here? He's 8 tiles away. Shoot him. Oh, I have fast combat on? Well, that's kind of nice because I don't really want to watch everything here. Okay, because it takes a long time to do combat. I was going to say, I think we'll be able to destroy him before he gets a shot off. Advance with the cruisers, the other battleship. End turn. We're going to end turn again. He's so far away. Oh no, you shot my battleship. Oh no, it only has... Oh, actually that was a significant amount of damage. But we still have shields, so we don't have to worry about that. And you're certainly going to die. We'll end our turn. Multiplex tracking enabled. Even higher protection thing. Mineral miners. Cruiser constructed. Let's upgrade. No. Let's... We could upgrade our ability to harvest minerals, and we could just upgrade all the facilities across the Empire. We should definitely research it regardless. What I want to do is continue researching combat support and sensors. Yes. Yeah. Because those will, you know, inevitably make our ship more powerful. Oh, I see you've moved here. Let's take them out while we have the opportunity. I'm going to hit strategic and just let it play out. I do think they're capable of destroying some of our ships, but we have the numbers. So did we take any damage? We didn't take any damage from 5 of those because just 2 of them nearly broke our shields. I find that interesting. I find that peculiar. I don't even find that interesting. It's weird that they didn't even deal a bit of damage to us. But here's where we'll get our real test when we start attacking their planets. Because remember, so this is probably their homeworld, the world they started on. If we go to our homeworld, we can store a cargo of 8,000 kilotons. This would be, what, times 4? 320 units? No, that's not right. 200. It's 200 each. Okay, so 5 of those times 4, so 40 units on their planet. Each unit could have all those cannons and stuff. And since they match our range, we could be walking into what is essentially a death trap. So I am curious about how that's going to go. These smaller planets should not be nearly as big of a danger for us. But I do think I would like to continue manufacturing ships during this so that we could have a secondary defense in case they come for us. What did I just build? I built the wrong thing. That's an attack destroyer. No, we wanted the defense destroyer, or the cruiser is better. Build the cruisers. We'll build a couple cruisers. Again, we're building mineral stuff every turn, so we can afford to do this a little bit. Fender cruisers. And we'll get our real test here in a moment. Yes. And we'll go tactical. I'm curious what's on the planet. Ooh, literally nothing. Oh, you're dead. Okay, we'll just auto through here. And they'll murder. Yeah. So that was not what I was expecting. Mineral extraction. Great, great, great. Rock 1 constructed. You know what we could do, which didn't occur to me until now. Let's look at this. 224%. Yeah, in lieu of building a bunch of these, let's just build one. And then we're going to build a ship that can mine asteroids, I think. So go ahead and give me... Honestly, the bigger the better. Frankly. We'll go battleship. No, it's so big, though. We'll go light cruiser. We'll make this a mining vessel. We'll call this Mineral 1. It needs bridge, life support, crew quarters. In fact, get rid of that. We can use computers now. Master computer 3. So instead of spending 30 kilotons on these 3 items, we can only spend 20 kilotons, which saves us a little bit of space. Give it some engines, of course. We want to give it some solar panels so it can stay out without having to come back to resupply. So 150 supplies per turn times 6. 150, 600, 900 per turn. How many does this cost? 100 per turn. So we could have up to 9 of these on us, but we're not going to get that many. So we'll go 2. There. Create. Done. So now, when we send this guy out, he'll just sit here on this and generate like 3,600 minerals per turn. And he can just stay there indefinitely. So it's kind of like just building a mobile mining facility. So just build one, just to see how that goes. Because I haven't really done that before. I might be missing something with it. Let's hit this colony. Strategic. They're dead. Nice. And we'll send you down here. You'll see we're just erasing their colonies. They don't really have ships to do anything about it. Combat. We did take 18% damage in fighting those colonies, which is interesting. So they must have had something there. Lack of resources. Treaty of partnership. We're at a positive. I'm not sure why we had lack of resources. Just continue there. We're going to kill this planet as well. Yes. Strategic. Great. Anybody take damage? Still at 13%. What we also could do is build a shipyard ship, which is something we should have done a long time ago. It would let them be repaired on the fly. We could just keep it in the fleet for repairs. That way, like now we're at 13% damage. We could hold off on the remaining attacks until we had fully repaired and had the best chance available. Yes. We'll go strategic again. Great. And let's just move and wipe out the smaller planets, because I think the homeworld is actually going to give us quite a bit of trouble. We may not even be able to overcome it based on what we've been seeing here. So strategic, 13% still. 13% still. Mining facilities created. These should be producing more defenses. Getting set up for a second wave if we get wiped out. We're going to just continue picking off the planets because it's more valuable to remove an entire planet at a low risk chance than it is to take out their homeworld, because the colonies, like for us, right, we've had many colonies, but the main things that are important are the few homeworld type planets that we have. We did lose a battleship. Okay. Combat in Necron, 13%. And here we lost a battleship completely. That's interesting. Rock 1 completed. Yeah, please stop creating these. We can definitely take a break from this. Okay, good. You stopped. You should be almost done with this. Let's start manufacturing a few of the battleships as replacements. Which is big boys. Create a couple big boys. How are we doing financially? Nope, keep clicking the log, you dummy. We're at plus 10,000. That's because we're getting fewer construction items up and running, and also because our colonies are producing more mineral stuff. How are you on minerals? Pretty okay. I think we will also make you a mineral colony miner. And what about you? You're terrible at everything. So you would just be a research base, so we'd hold off on that. No real minerals there. This is a good mineral prospect, but it's only going to have 1 or 2 available. Did I not pick up people? I did, okay. Go over here, colonize this little boy over here, this little one. And how are we doing? Fight the cruiser while it's separated and we can quickly destroy it. Sure. Come over here, kill the colony that they just generated. Should be very easy. Yes, strategic done. You will be a mining colony. Mineral miners being facilitated. Cruisers constructed. New computer complex constructed. Oh, that was the research thing. Yeah, okay. No problem here because it was a brand new colony. Who did we just colonize? You? Yes. We'll build some miners on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll even build a storage thing here as well. And instead of fighting the homeworld, because I'm nervous we're not going to be able to do it, I think I would rather see what else they're up to. So let's head over here. And because we're using our weapons and moving so much, we're losing a lot of supplies. I'd like to take a turn or two and recoup. We could even send these cruisers as backup, just as that much more attack value. In fact, let's send another fleet, because I'm nervous we're not going to be able to take on their homeworld. So let's get you through here. You're constructing, they're both constructing battleships, so we're going to get big boys as well. But for now, let's just hang out. Versus some satellites. I'm curious what the satellites have on them. And we're right here, so we might as well do tactical. What do you got going on? The literal worst weapons in the game? Okay. I mean, this guy is close enough to take some hits, but the damage they do is so negligible. So let's just start it off. Of course, they get to shoot first. We actually took damage from that. Why do you have no shields? Because they were destroyed. And you have no weapons? Oh, you're the supplier. Ooh, that's not good. Get out of here, supplier. Why are you at the head of this fleet? Why are you two in front? That should not be. Anyway, clear group assignments. Murder this thing. Man, we almost lost the supplier, and now it's hurt, so it can't follow us as easily. It's going to have reduced movement. This is also a mining colony. Combat sensors completed. Okay. Just keep doing combat stuff. Combat support is done, so we'll go sensors again. Then we'll go stellar manipulation again. Okay. Home base here. You'll see our movement has been reduced to 1. That is because this ship needs to be repaired. We're going to remove that ship. You know what? We're gonna hang out here for a minute. I want you, because you have a lot of bonuses from population, I want you to build me a space yard ship so that we can repair on the fly. Let's make this, it's 400 kilotons just for the unit. It's gonna have to be like a battle cruiser. We'll go computer, space yard, engines, shield generators, just in case you get caught out front. I think that's it. We really should put something on it to protect itself. No, just give it shields. And that's full up. Man, that took a lot of space. So this is going to be a space yard ship. Space yard ship. We'll call this Space Yard 1. How much can you repair per turn? 5 components per turn. Yeah. And we will start construction on that immediately so that we can put that up there and get that to our fleet as quickly as possible. Space Yard 1 takes 3 turns. It's a long time, plus we have to transport it all the way up there. We should have no problem with resources at this point. We're just going to sit here and recoup our supplies for the time being, I think. This is a good planet. Wish we were closer to this. Mineral miner, we'll send you over here to mine ambiently. So I believe that this means it's mining. So you'll see the amount it's mining every turn is 3,136. The maintenance cost of this is only 1,600. It's really not worth it to have devoted a ship to this. What you would like to do is bring a space yard ship over and construct bases here and just load it up with like dozens of these miners and just turn it loose, because they have lower maintenance and they can accommodate many more, so the income would be much higher, but we just don't have the means to do that at the moment. We're not really stretched thin, but we can't really afford to do much more than engage the humans at the moment. So it is what it is. Miners built, research center, mining storage. Yeah, I think at this point also we can afford to upgrade facilities. This is going to increase our construction cost a lot, but it will increase the benefit of all the facilities we upgrade. So for instance, we will upgrade all of these mining facilities so that they're worth even more, all the research facilities. We've constructed our space yard ship, which we will send with Kappa Fleet to connect. Why? It just said, oh, we built it down here. Well, crap. Go ahead and send this up here. We're not going to be using it for constructing ships on the fly. We're just going to be using it to repair, because I believe constructing would require it to remain stationary, which we don't want to do. So this fleet's just going to hang out, just like this fleet is, unfortunately. But there's not much they can generate in the next, 10 turns that's going to be a threat to us, so I'm not really worried about it. Tachyon Sensors allows EM active scanning at level 2. Oh, detecting cloaked ships? I mean, that's interesting, but I also don't care at all. Facilities upgraded. That includes their space yards, which means they will be able to do more. We really should upgrade those as well, more fully, but I'm just not caring about that. Gravitational technology? I don't know what that means, but we'll take a look at it. Keep passing turns while we wait for things. Big Boy has been constructed. We'll send that with our fleet to reinforce our attack fleet. Let's go ahead and add the Big Boy space yard. Sorry, the Big Boy is over here. So we'll wait one more turn for him to get here, and then we will send those off to join our forward forces. Great, there's another one built, so we'll add those to the fleet. And I think at this point there's really nothing that can stop us from eliminating the humans, so I'm not really worried about that. Cosmic Storm has damaged the value of Naloon 8. Please don't be this one. Okay. 8, 8, 8. 2, 7, 8. Oh, but you were brand new. I mean, it's not bad. Just not as good as it was. So we'll send you up here. There is an enemy ship here. It's a full cruiser, but we're up to battleships, so I'm not really worried about that. They have not recolonized yet. You can send this population ship off for a little bit more. What do we want to colonize? We're looking for something with mineral value. You're okay. You're excellent, so we'll send it over there. Because we're still trying to build up our resources. Plus 18,000 is very good, so we can support a much larger fleet now that we've taken care of some of our mineral woes. Monolith facility, and these have joined up. So if we can join these fleets, remove all, add all, they should be getting repaired now, I believe is what this means, and it repairs 5 per turn. So it should go down to 2 damage next turn. This is a mining colony. Facilities upgraded. Yeah, early on it's really important to prioritize building research stuff, but later on it becomes about fleet maintenance and things like that. So we want mineral facilities. And you should be down to 2 damage. Down to 6. Why? Was something else getting repaired? Why did it not repair more? We can now open warp points further away. We can create huge planets. Gravitic scanning. Use minor gravitational fluctuations to detect hidden ships. That's garbage. Core instability detected. Planet Linoltris 9. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 9. Our scientists predict it will destroy itself in approximately 1 year. IX, huh? Up here. 105 million people about to die. That's the stakes, kids. What do shields do? Phased shields and shield regenerators? Those sound good, but I'd like to keep doing stellar manipulation because it seems cool. Take us 10 turns. So you should be down to like 1 damage. Okay, good. It must have been something else in the list that was also getting repaired. So I think we can afford to begin attacking now. And we're just going to wipe them out. I don't see any reason to go slowly. Yeah, I don't see any reason to give them a breather. The satellites could pose a problem, but it depends what they are. They did quite a lot of damage. We lost a battleship and a light cruiser. And this is also quite damaged. I should really take these more seriously when we see these satellites. So we should know what these are. Satellite groups. Let's look at their satellites. Enemy unit design. Small satellite. Okay. It had the high caliber weapons and a high caliber shield generator. That's definitely what the problem was. It's not any of these. It's definitely this one is what we bumped into. Illinois 3. We don't know what kind these are. Okay, we're going to take, again, a breather to recoup some of our losses. And we're going to continue constructing. Yeah, definitely you can upgrade, but then we want you working on some more battleships, I think. You're also upgrading. It's fine. You probably are not, because you had mostly good stuff to begin with. These take 4 years, 4 turns to complete. We're going to give our ships a chance to repair before we head out any further. We did take quite a beating there. We're down to 4 battleships. Okay, it's interesting. I mean, they have so many units. We saw that on the score screen. How are they doing on score? I bet they fell pretty hard from us destroying them. Yeah, considerably. We have not met this race, I don't think, but they're rapidly approaching our stuff, our stats. They also have a lot of units. Not that many planets, though. And certainly nowhere near us technologically. We've really pulled away with technology. Anyway, we should probably call the episode here. So for now, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I'll be back with more Space Empires 4 in the future. And I'll see you next time.